So, being fair-skinned, do you get burned easily in the sun?
I do. I get really freaky. I have to be careful not to get burned. Yeah, I'm careful with my sun lotion too. How about you?
Yeah, I'm not a sunbather either. I mean, I can't think of anything more boring than that. I like to do some kind of activity like swimming or just being active.
Yeah, I really enjoy swimming in the ocean. If I go to the beach, I don't sunbathe at all. I sit in the shade until I just want to go swim in the ocean. Yeah, I go snorkeling, see something. That's really fun. I do wish sometimes that I can tan.
Yeah, explore the ocean. I mean, I think sea creatures are fascinating really. And when you put the snorkel on, it's like you've gone into a whole new world. And about tanning, well, I don't really care about it that much.
I could not do that in Bali, I don't think.
Speaking of Bali, do you know that I was in Bali when I was a high school student in homestays? Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I was with a Japanese family and the mother was very Japanese. And I'm not Japanese, you know? And I don't understand Japanese, so I was very lost when I was there. I had to remind her that I'm not Japanese.
Oh my goodness, that's really funny, considering now you are in Surabaya.
Yeah, I know, right? And talking about my mother, Japanese mother, did you know that she would swim every day in the sea?
What?
In Bali.
Every day of the year?
Yeah, I don't understand why, but I believe I think she believed that it was good for the circulation and her health. Something.
I don't think I could. Only certain times a year.
Yeah, I can't do. It's just. Well, I think we have to continue studying.
Yeah.
So it's just.
Hi Sarah,
Hi Adam.
can I talk about you?
Yeah, sure.
Do you have any bucket list that you want to accomplish before you die? Anything?
The thing is, I like to live in now, and I like to see what's happening, and I don't see further. So I don't have any bucket list. For example, I'm going to Singapore in 10 days, and I just see like what I'm gonna do there, and that's it. There's nothing special about it.
I see.
Yes.
What sort of activity do you want to do in Singapore?
I want to try swing dance because I like to dance and it's something new. And then I like to hang out with my friends and I want to try some delicious food.
Wow, great. What are some of the things you want to do in the past that you want to accomplish?
I think living in foreign countries because I live in America for a year and I think that's the big one. Yes.
Anything else?
I don't know. I just trying to finish my college now.
Have you ever ate anything exotic food in the different nation?
I ate turkey's egg, and it was a big one. So my friend and I need to eat it because it was too big. Yeah. But that was delicious though.
I see, what interesting. Do you have anything extreme activities?
I went to rafting and skydiving. I think that's scary enough. But I never went to bungee jumping, but I have no desire to do so. So yep.
Okay. Sarah, you have a good life.
Thank you.
Thank you for your
Yeah,
cooperation.
nice to meet you.
So, Vivi, I have an interesting question for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I was walking with my friends the other day and we had a conversation like, how many showers do we take a day? And I think that I had mentioned that I take 3 showers a day and she thinks that it was so absurd and it was not a normal thing to do. So, do you think it's weird?
Yes, of course I think it's weird.
Oh, that's odd because I think that was kind of the norm these days.
Do you know people who take a bath 3 times a day?
I just assumed that my friends do the same kind of things like me. Because we love sports and we are girls, so we like to keep our body clean.
Yeah, maybe if you do sports, your body gets sweat and everything like that. Maybe it's gonna be so stink. But I think I never know anyone who take a bath 3 times a day, really.
Oh, really? Because it's weird.
Yeah, of course I think it's weird. I never know anyone to take a bath 3 times a day.
Oh, well, I just assumed that because we are girls and we like sports and we're girls, so we like to keep our body clean.
At least I take a bath once a day, but less than 3 times.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because especially with my skin, it gets pretty dried out if I'm showering so often with the soap and with the water and everything. So I have to be careful with it. But I never take 3 showers a day.
Okay. Even when it's hot, do you take showers once a day?
Not really. If I get sweaty, maybe more.
But less than 2 times. How often do you wash your hair?
Yes, I wash my hair every 2 days. Use conditioner maybe once a week. If I'm using the conditioner, yeah.
For me, I wash my hair once a day because it's super frizzy if I don't wash my hair in 24 hours. So do you dry your hair with dryer?
No, never. I always dry it with a towel. Do you?
Yeah, I always use dryer because it's make my hair more beautiful.
Okay. But I heard it's not good for your hair because it can damage your hair.
Oh, really? Because my hair, after using these years, my hair condition is still good and it's fine.
Oh, how would that be? You must have a good genetics from your parents or something.
Don't know.
Hey, what's up? You seem so serious.
It's actually not much of a big deal. But my Japanese friend earlier talked to me about her friends that sometimes tend to be more introverted when they talk to her in Japanese, but more extroverted when they talk to their Western friends. It's been bugging my mind since this afternoon, and I don't know how to reply her text.
Well, I think when you learn a language, your personality does change. I noticed with my brother, he sometimes seems more introverted when he speaks to me in Spanish, but more extroverted when he speaks in English. I'm not sure if that's a language thing or a culture thing.
Yeah, I actually do.
Do you think your personality is different in each language?
That's a really good question. Just thinking of it right now, I think maybe for me it's more of a question because I think when I'm in an environment where I'm expected to be more extroverted, I try to live up to that. Like, I become more cheerful, more talkative, and I express more myself.
Yeah, you're right.
I tend to try to be more cheerful, more open, more friendly, or friendlier, I should say. But when I'm somewhere I know that I'm supposed to be more quiet, I of course will become more introverted and quiet.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. And yeah, you're right.
So, I don't know. It's a really good question.
And do you think there might be something, like in language, which make them like a more extroverted language or a more introverted language? Like I think about Chinese. Maybe it's stereotype of Chinese, but they seem to be very introverted, and the language seems more help them in their introversion.
That's true. That's actually very true. That's a good question also because I'm just trying to think of culture and languages in general, and there's that debate of how cultures and languages are intertwined. I think it's Do you think it's actually the culture that came first or is the language? Because I'm not actually sure about it.
Yeah, I mean, I noticed since I moved to Asia, the countries like Japan here, the people do seem more introverted and the language also seem more introverted.
And you know, I think to add on to that, when I think of Asian students that I've noticed, speaking English, which to some people is a more extroverted language, they always seem much more confident. Like, I have a native student who is from China. When she speaks Chinese, she becomes much more introverted and she doesn't talk much. But when we are socializing together with the Westerns, she talks a lot, like, really.
Yeah, you got the point.
They seem friendlier. They seem much more open to talking about themselves, like their family life, their habits, and what they like or they dislike. But when you talk to them in their native language, it's like they become much more reserved. And you know, I think they talk lesser, and it's like they have reverted back into their cultural norms, and I find it quite disturbing.
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking about.
Yeah, so maybe there is something there.
Yeah, and I guess the culture in here, in Asian countries, there are likely less to share information. There is less, okay. But in the West, especially, they have like a pressure to be more open, something like that.
That's true.
Whereas maybe in Korea, Japan, and also China, some people are more introverted and more reserved. Like they have different boundaries.
I'm just trying to think of Asian countries, like being an Indonesian myself, we've had the issue of colonization and where the Western British culture is valorized. You know what? Like coming from that aspect, I wondered before how we were. Were we introverted or extroverted? But now that we are actually able to speak English, like we are able to express more in a Western way, and it really means a lot. So yeah, I think it really is an interesting topic.
Because I mean, people often see England, I mean, British people should be more introverted and cold, yet they share the same language as America.
That's actually true.
So, like I said, it's more culture based rather than language. Yeah, we found it. It's more like culture than a language then. So, I guess you already found the answer.
Yeah, maybe we've come to a solution. Now I know how to reply my friend. Thanks, by the way.
Yeah, my pleasure. Okay, see ya.
See you.